A wayward vagabond recalls a slattering step in the sun-bleached dust. Cavities and condolence. I'd been inclined to dispense with the trait, even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forgo the incustable ASCII banner, which typically heralds the striking freefall of these documents. I will also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks, or the particular neurosis that concern itself with the theft of the utterly mundane, and allow also deranged prospectors to stake claims on the worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of the galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping his limbs under a bedsheet like a retarded ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage, or dim the lights. The mood you will see will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now as I type and as you read. I have come to understand that we are always doomed through our collective ignorance, and no further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you will be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock stealing your planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my whole outcome is far from assured. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to leave, you will do as I instruct. My condolence, Kitty. The kernel divides. The two halfies go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment you thought you heard someone say, "Boy!" a voice whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though. It looks different now. After you ate that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kind of sprite underwent transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word this idiot says. The ghost clown is called the can sprite, or rather just the sprite noir, I suppose. You can't do something with it at the moment. The only thing you can directly do with it is still to prototype it, assuming that's still possible. You are not the one who is supposed to prototype it. The bird server user is supposed to do that. What? His name is John, you nincompoop. What you would like to boy with John to do? And those commands will be? Maybe you should be a little more specific? I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself. Okay. Instruction does not do anything at the moment. Could you please turn the controls over to a more competent user? Increasing software mic. I saw you almost spelled salad in there. The alchemister created the apple, or the tree that spotted it rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can say the same for your neighborhood, though. You wonder what happened to your dad? You seem just connected to the internet. Rose is trying to get in touch with you. We will reply in a moment, once you have fully assessed the situation. The bunny is not in the box. I said the bunny is not in the box. Why couldn't the bunny be in the box? It's a towel, dumbass. It'll probably come in handy for cleaning up this food mess in your room. Not as a huge priority, though. This movie is really bad. Not even you can defend it. You've been meaning to tear this poster down, actually. Rose did sure remember your house, but you guess she didn't manage to save your life. You guess? Most people say the second one was not as great as the first, but you feel just the opposite. It was really cool and sort of gross how they all each other down with slime that made people hungry. TG refers to the film as nasty in the Mambro Bukkake Theater, whatever the hell that means. At least your tire swing remains unmolested. A tree without a tire swing is like a house without a surrounding neighborhood, I guess. The punch card seems to contain the instruction for carving the totem of a certain shape. Well, you guess maybe all the punch cards will produce different shapes? It bears further exploration. Just looking at the cover cracks you up. What a great book. Harry Anderson is your hero, and Mark Caveney's glowing treatment of the man does him every bit of justice. You'll have to give this another read soon. Fred Savage has a punchable face, your ass. More like a talented young actor face would want to hang out with if you got the chance. And also if you are not a fully grown man now. Anyway, as a thought of monsters lurking in a house scares the shit out of you. That's why this movie is so wholesome. But the fact that those monsters could also be your best friend is what makes it doubly awesome. Man, Rose did such a piss poor job of fixing the bathroom. It would almost certainly be a mistake to try to use the toilet. You guess you could just go pee over the edge of the cliff. At least your backyard was savage too, sort of. Your dad's room is still locked. The man, the myth, the legend. What do you have up your sleeve there, Anderson? Because that poker face is not standing a soul. The local painting? You have the sentiment in common with John then, I suppose. Oh, Michael Sarah, your warm smile is a shining beacon in these dark times. Believe me, you're not sufficient to open your head to observe the dreadful thing. Okay, even you have to admit, it sounds pretty funny, hehehehe. In retrospect, it was pretty funny when your dad pied up you like that. Got shy again by the old man. If only putting the lid back on the closed door would undo all is done. Alas, Pandora's tube has been opened. Distinguish the turn. You honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift it. or at least not without a significant expense of grease. Of all the places for horse to drop the infernal thing, more than ever you feel. What's the word you're looking for? Of course, or strapped. Or Homestuck, better. That would be disgraceful to your Nana. You just won't do it, or not intentionally at last. You consider it fortunate that she's no longer around to witness this sorrow. On the other hand, you probably benefit from her elderly wisdom now. Any one of these things will make a fine weapon, if only your soft PCB wasn't already located. Oh well. It certainly seems worth it to go to the bother. You doubt you could get much for them at the garage sale, even. Maybe a grubby palm of pennies and a kick in the nuts for the whole lot of them. You're so glad your dad wasn't watching when you did this. He never would have let you hear the end of it. You would, but you're not sure if the Dark Realm has any hospitals. C'est just a magazine for those for whom cloning around is serious business. Your dad used this stuff sometimes to dazzle you with his silly, vaudevillian escapades. Really, you couldn't roll your eyes hard enough at this scrawny act. You play a favorite hunting griffin. You don't know the combination. You saw first a friendly wave, but yeah, this is just another stupid bit of shit. Is that code there? Can't see anything for miles. He's alright. Looks like he doesn't take himself too seriously, and know how to have a good time. You can only assume your dad hung it crooked to make it look more whimsical. You will not do that intentionally. You only will start throwing stuff in the window via salad mismanagement. Cirque du Soleil once filed a restraining order against your father. You will never survive in your life. Whenever your dad went, he seems to have left in a hurry. For all the absurdities you have to put up with, you sure wish you were here right now. Becky, a miserable wench, steady cooking upon particular taste of temptation. Conan Sasaki is your favorite book. You're almost a favorite as wise guy. That was a favorite test of all time. Your dad was so proud when you drew this. He hung it immediately and he stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago. The phone doesn't work. Would you like to play a game? Alright, thank you for being so simple about it. You don't give a shit about what's there, or nothing you're being keen to lose. No, anyway. Your Sherwood nemesis, the Spring Mountain Pogo Ride, sadly was not followed by the Void. It would have to wait another day for its comeuppance. To some mysterious force, your host still seems to be bored, even though the wire is severed. Quite bizarre. Looks like your swing set is toast. You're only for memories and moments of sorrow. The second cover still there, thank God, and now you're not about to try them, can just not know.